Chris Harrison is out at The Bachelor after 19 years. I watch The Bachelor. It's on ABC. Bachelor, Bachelorette, whatever it might be. I treat it like a sporting event historically on the radio show with Petros Papadakis. We have a lot of fun with it. Chris Harrison is being removed from The Bachelor because he had the audacity to actually speak out in favor of one of the Bachelor contestants, Rachel, who was close to being married potentially to the Black Bachelor in the most recent season. Now, I'm not an expert in Rachel. I can only judge her based on what I saw on television. But let me just ask you this question. If you are willing to marry a minority, isn't that a pretty strong sign that you might be not racist, as opposed to going back in time and looking at a photo from an old South party that Rachel attended? For those of you who might not know about this, like a Scarlett O'Hara dress, big plantation style, hoop skirts, all of the things that were popular in the 1860s, basically a costume ball set in the era of the Old South. Which is more dispositive of the current person that you are? Who you are willing to marry and potentially spend the rest of your life with, or something that you did in college on a random night? All Chris Harrison did was say, let's show her some grace, instead of calling her the most awful human being who has ever existed, as was happening in the middle of the social media mob. And what happened to Chris Harrison was he didn't do anything. He just stepped up and tried to combat the social media mob and provide some protection to Rachel. And in the process, he became a target of that mob. And he's losing his job of almost a generation that he had had for 19 years. This is what so many people are afraid of in our current social media era. Not only are they afraid of what might happen to them for something that they might do, but also there is a great deal of fear out there that if you stand up and enter into the fray to defend someone else, that the mob might shift their focus from that person to you, and you could end up paying the price secondhand through the power of cancel culture. That is what has happened now with Chris Harrison. And he is now out at The Bachelor. I think it's wrong. I think it's the wrong result.